Guys, I just wanted to separate out the casts so I can upload them to YouTube separately. And yeah, we're waiting on Evil to join up in here. Just waiting.
"9:31, clock reads."
Clock reads. Now, do you have a list of the players on the left side of your screen, like the players currently in server?
Yeah, I don't have a tournament HUD right now. I'm just spectating.
I wonder
You know what I'm
if
saying?
this...
I don't have a tournament board.
I'm wondering if maybe when the game starts, the tournament scoreboard will come up.
I'm waiting on that.
Maybe I can just ask them to ready up or something. No, not worth the time. Anyway, guess I will bump some music or something while we wait for this to start.
Good call.
The question is, why did I go with this font to start? Because I have a font, but it's absolutely terrible, and I think maybe I tried to do the most obnoxious thing I thought possible, and sought to be possible.
Yeah. Is it Comic Sans?
It is not Comic... You know what? Let's do some Comic Sans in here.
Oh. "9:33, says the clock.
The clock reads.
No, it's okay. I think I'm getting better with my DM as I watch these high gold players. So you got any life stories you can tell? What just happened?
Client Delta ticks out of order? I don't even know what that
no.
means.
Did they kick American and his friends out?
Oh, this is my server. I'm reconnecting right now. Should be fine. Yeah, I'm rejoining. Seems to just be an issue that can happen every once in a while. So, I'm on my way back in. Something weird must have happened with the STV.
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you know? Tell me what you know. Oh, but the good thing is I do have names on the left side of my screen now. So, hey, hype for that, right? Oh, something weird must... They exec the config. Maybe something funky happened with that.
I don't know, but I do have the names. So that's good. All good.
So yeah, here's a quick thing. So now I'm gonna be able to just switch between the players that I want to see, which is something that I tried to do with regular command spec player, but I think it would have to be something you don't. It's based off of where the person is when joining the server. So like what slot they joined into. So it's not something that you can like readily figure out. And I think there were also some weird limitations with that. So I was able to use this new plugin, this new whatever. And now if I want to see the enemy medic, I can just literally click a button and I can see the medic.
Do you have a sniper one?
It'll go based on where they are in the scoreboard. So scout will be 1 if I want to switch through scouts. You know, soldier 2, and so now just got to pay attention to where everyone is. Medic should be I don't know, either 5 or 6. But yeah, pretty hyped about that. It's gonna make things a lot easier watching demos on rollout and trying to find out in the beginning of the rounds, you know, what medigun each medic is running without having to click through 18 players. A lot easier in 6s, a lot shittier in Highlander, so. So while we wait for things to get started,
I kind of want a Vox Day life story. But that's
you want a Vox Day life story?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't do shit, man. I want a Vox Day like TF2 story. Talk about a little known sniper legend over here.
Season 15 silver.
Season 15 silver, man. That's when the big boys came to play.
I forget what team I was on. I think I was still with Gentlemen's Club.
I think you were the Steel Gentlemen's Club, not the Plat Gentlemen's Club.
Forever mid silver.
Forever mid steel, and then all of a sudden like forever mid silver. Like it just happened.
You guys had one good season. I saw there was a record of like 7 and something. I forget what season it was.
There was one season, and I think it was the season where
I can check.
Season 14, just before I left to join Jeebus. And we had what looked like a really good record because we were in the consolation bracket, and every single team forfeited. So,
I do remember that. We would join Mumble and Tiki would be like, another forfeit.
Another forfeit, yeah. So I think we got like 2 or 3 free wins that way. And then we played Gibrex in the consolation finals, and they had been like scrimming for it and shit. And like, we didn't care, so we got wrecked. At least that's what I tell myself.
I like to think that I was a really bad pyro, and I'm the reason we lost. That's what I think.
That's what I think.
That's just me, though.
Alright, so we're going to be on Gully Wash, it looks like.
Be right back.
Go for it. I'm going to pump some music here, boys. As I kept promising, but had yet to deliver. Oh, look at that. See that little Frozen 4? That'll pop up automatically when nothing's happening, too. Like when pauses and shit go down. So there's another cool thing. So as soon as the broadcast starts on the end of the gamers over there, we'll watch that go down. Isn't that? I think that's pretty cool. I don't know. Maybe I'm just nerding out over it because it's going to make my life easier, but I think it's pretty dope. So, putting on some music. We're going to hang out. We're going to wait for this shit to go, and we'll catch you guys back.
Jetta was entered channel.
Hey, Vox, can I bring a friend?
Of course, man.
Awesome, cool.
Jetta was entered channel.
We're bringing in Deza Weekend to spectate this scrim. Drop some insight.
Sorry, man, I missed that. What's up?
We're bringing in Deza Weekend.
All right. Let me hook you up with the access token here.
All right.
Eric entered channel.
Deza Weekend. What's up, dude?
That's security though.
Yeah.
No one's like
Private.
guess but.
Well, now they will. And he says it on stream.
Idiot.
There's no live button.
Live. We're always live.
There needs to be a light that says we're live.
Oh, dude. We're in the flash right now. We have, I got word from my sponsors that Vinny will be sniping in this for EVL Gaming.
Ooh. Backup for them
Super.
last season.
Yeah, get ready for some slammage. But he's going against Timeless, who is a god.
So I will be right back if you guys want to provide some weekend insight or, you know, life in general, and we'll see what goes down in just a minute.
That's a weekend. Any insight into Pizza Weekend?
Best team in gold, is that what you said?
I think that's what I said. Until the unfortunate loss of Jared and Zaba and our friends. Have any predictions for this scrim?
Who's playing?
We have Evil Gaming on blue
Yeah, but
and
who's
Apple's
like,
on red.
what's the roster is? Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
It's the roster.
Good question. I'll get back to you. I'm gonna look them up. Well, actually, I can give you what I know from last match. I believe American is Pyro, Best Friend Forever is Soldier, Brule is Medic, Vipa is Ringing Angie, Drunk Uncle is Heavy, Jaden Spy, Blink C is Scout, ZZ is Demo, Timeless is probably Ringing on Sniper.
It's quite the team.
And I do not know the EVL roster. But I know Vinny is Ringing Sniper and Rogue is Medic. How did your Rocket League go? Your solo expedition?
Amazing.
You gold yet or whatever?
Yeah. Are we talking about?
Dope,
We're supposed to be
dude.
talking about TF2, friend.
No, we're just talking life. Rocket League is life.
All right, I return back to my post here. It looks like we're 9v9 too, right? At
Yeah,
least.
we're looking good. 9 on 9.
All right, take some music off, plugins unloaded and then reloaded, and yeah, I'm hyped for this cast right here, boys. Might have to see what it ends up looking like. So So in the first position for the team, we got our scout. The main person that I want to focus on will be the medics, which will be in number 7.
Oh shit, we're starting.
Yeah, we are starting. We're watching Avast here on this rollout. ZZ is actually pretty slow. He ended up going through big doors, so that's going to kind of hurt his time here. And either medic looks to be on Uber as well. Nothing yet going down on the point. Both teams fighting for space. There went capsized deep into enemy territory, but not able to get anything before going down. Vinny is down for EVL, and actually all but ZZ is up for Appel. So pretty convincing mid bet in there.
Appel. Yeah.
Blinks is in deep. He takes out Kanye. He goes in for the medic, and Rogue dies too between Blinks and Jaden. 99% Uber. Oh, Vinny. And then Vinny just gets that monster shot onto Blinks and drops the mic. But first 2 points. Yeah.
More to come.
Is that? Oh God.
What's up?
Was that on purpose? Nut master, more to come. That shit was not intentional. We're PG cast here, friend.
Oh my god.
Brule is on 100% Uber, and
Planned that.
I thought you planned the shit out of that, dog. We're gonna see what goes down. Taking a look at ZZ, his point of view, just kind of like spamming by that shutter. He's actually opting to go towards River. Here comes Brule with the Uber, comes through, flashes in the demo and soldier, but so far not much is going on because Billosaurus is doing a really great job of air blasting it back. More people committing in. Blinks trying to get on point but dies to a sticky. Most of the point is capped right now, and that is going to be the first round for Appel.
Huh. I didn't think they were going to get that because I didn't see enough people River, but they managed to get enough people in.
Yeah, and here is Vest coming. I'm actually really surprised too, to be honest. Like, very...
Yeah. It looked pretty risky.
Avast is on the loose cannon, which notably did get unbanned this season. Jack, how you feeling about that? Oh, Brule went down!
A little secret.
Vinny ends up taking out Brule at the start, so that is going to be no medic for them to work with. Rogue is still up on that medigun, about 80% building right now. Should be able to go off this pretty soon. You know, maybe send some players through choke. And a few players respawning right now for Appel. So Rogue still at 100%. They're capping second right now. So now a pretty convincing round going in the favor of Voltage / Evil. I gotta remember to start calling him Evil. Oh, Rogue gets forced. He gets forced. He uses in. He flashes in his scout, his soldier, his demo, and this might do it. That was a really good pop. I know that like he got forced, but they recovered from that really well, and now we got a 1-1.
Both teams are really struggling with defense once they get pushed off mid.
Yeah, as soon as they lose mid, they kind of just fold through second, and then it's just an Uber away from last. So Avast is there on his rollout. ZZ is AFK in spawn, so no demo for Appel on this go around. Rogue went down to about 60 health, and he's regenning right now. Vinny went down to timeless, so that's as we saw Vinny nut last round. That's gonna be a pretty big nut out of the picture this time.
Ooh. Timeless getting some cleanup frags on the remainder of EVL.
Yeah, and Rogue is still in. He never found a safe time to get out. Now might be his chance. Yeah, this is his only chance to get out.
Great job by Billosaurus keeping him alive there.
Yeah, and now he's got Uber, so at least he can force if he feels the pressure, but he's gonna be able to get out cleanly. And actually, as some players come in, he won't even need to.
Yeah.
Blinks and Naj going at it with each other. Naj goes down to 7 health, and Blinks gets a couple packs, so they're just kind of fighting around in last, away from the rest of the team. And looks like EVL is pushing back towards the midpoint as Vinny grabs Timeless with a headshot.
So we have one demo with loose cannon stickies, the other with booties stickies. Interesting. I like both loadouts.
Which one do you like more? No, we're sorry, we're keeping that a secret.
I think it's situational.
Situational, no man.
So what would you say is the benefits of each? So why would you run booties?
Well, that increased health and movement speed are great for mid rollouts. But loose cannon's probably better defending.
I mean, both allow for some pretty strong spam through chokes because you're able to get more aggressive with the booties because of that movement speed. Oh, Rogue trying his best to get out, but dies to Biffle right at the end, and it looks like they're camping their spawn before they're going to be able to get mid. But
That was a two-person
it really was. The booties allow you to get more aggressive just because of the increased health, so you have more buff and increased movement speed. But then loose cannon, you can kind of sit back and dominate a choke point with it as well. So
Both are great though, so I want to see which one prevails.
So just waiting for one of the medics to lead the team in. I know that Rogue is only building at about 50 right now. And Brule has Uber, uses it a little too early. She got scared by a scout and decided to use way too soon into River. But actually taking the point right now is easy with the pain train. So a lot of the point is capped right now. A spy could do some work. He's still there putting sticks down. If anyone else on this still... that was a pretty interesting turn of events, but if anyone else on the team had committed, they probably would have died, to be honest, but you know, maybe could have seen something go down. Looks like also, I didn't notice this, but Demento looks to be ringing for EVL right now. I don't think he's a normal spy. I think he's gonna be on K&D, right?
I'm not sure the whereabouts of Demento this season.
Rogue.
Isn't Stabby their spy?
Yeah, Stabby's their spy. I knew that. I literally was just talking about it.
Syndicate.
For
EVL.
Okay. I'm completely off.
Rogue is building Uber about 30%, and here comes the Uber out of Brule. Taking in ZZ with it, trying to bring in the Pyro and Scout, and they are successfully in. Blink's able to pick up Billosaurus. He's going to get onto the point, but there is Bonesaw behind to do some good, heavy lifting, defending, but not able to stop the momentum there.
I'm gonna watch ZZ just roll up.
See what's going on here. Looks like he just made it. Oh, a Vash challenges him right off the bat there, but neither demo.
Incredibly low.
Neither demo, yeah, actually getting the kill. Oh, a Vast is spamming so hard into banana or elbow. Oh, he picks up Relay.
His positioning won them that day.
Yeah, absolutely. He was so aggressive there, so I guess the booties ended up out. Oh no, he had loose cannon. I think he actually got a loose cannon kill there.
Yeah, spamming loose cannon into that banana fucked up Appel pretty bad.
And here's gonna be a second point capture for Appel right now. Brule is just charging up her Uber at about 20%, 25, and Rogue has Uber. Looks like he wants to take the team through to the shutter, waiting for the demo to get involved. And why wouldn't you? Although the demo does go down. Avast coming in. But getting absolutely stumped by that gun right now is evil. It forced Rogue to back out, wasn't able to give Avast enough heals, who does end up going down as well. So only 3 up for them right now. Blinks is already aggressing second point. Ooh-wee. We got a game on our hands, boys. We got a game on our hands. So ZZ is getting aggressive in big doors, so Appel wants the stage to come back out. What did I just miss?
And he lost his Razorback.
Oh, that's it. I felt like a medic
happen.
dropped or like some sick
sorry.
air shot. No, he lost his Razorback.
Sorry. Yeah, I think this stalemate's going to be decided by a few sniper picks coming up.
Yeah, both spies are down right now. So the threat of a backstab is out of the equation.
Timeless and Vinny squaring off. Choke to choke.
Taking a look at Vinny's point of view here. And Vinny actually goes down really low on health to ZZ, who's bombing in. And ZZ dies in return. Let's see who's going to end up with walking away with this midpoint. It looks like Appel has a good chance because Blinks is in on Rogue Knight now, takes him down, tries to take down Avast, but not able to finish up the frag, and just Jaden remaining. Oh, when it gets Demento with a headshot while almost activating that Deadbringer. So now push forward onto Appel's second point is...
Ubers are about even, I think. Right?
Yeah, Brule only has about a 5% ad, which you can't even call an ad.
Yeah.
So unless Rogue severely messes up his healing, or either medic does, should be relatively even for pushing this last point. It'll be boiling down to whoever get the most picks or the first pick, and who can do most with their Uber.
EVL's holding passive on the second point.
Oh, Vinny takes down Timeless. That is a good time to start moving in, I think. Because both pick classes are down. Sounded like one of the medics is on Uber. Probably Brule. No, that was a fake. But now Rogue is officially on Uber. Brule is a little slow. 5% more. So they can go now, but Brule is going to have in just a second. Avast getting in on the gun. Does take it down. But now only 3 people left up right now for Evil. This should prompt a push. Unless Bonesaw can go absolutely gigantic, which it does go down. So the members of Appel need to be quick on their feet to get to the second point. Here come the spawns out of Evil, but it doesn't look like it will be in time.
I think it was the shutter push that caused them trouble, pushing into the pyro and heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't I feel like Evil has been wiping a lot after their Ubers. I don't know if it's just Apple's had some really good D. Although in the beginning neither team had any D.
That's true.
One of these teams needs the D, and I think Appel finally got it. Jack, how do you feel about the D?
I like the D. That's all.
And here comes the Uber out of ZZ and Brule in choke, but doing a really, really good job is Billy Source. He's going to go down, but he completely stunted that entire Uber. Rogue is actually still up with a 95, 96. He's got to latch onto someone. He has Uber to back out with. Oh, but he gets dropped by Jaden. He gets dropped by Jaden. He had 100 on my screen. Woof.
STV stats.
STV stats. So that is going to be a I think that might be curtains right now for EVL in this round. Brule is just going to be able to... Yeah, and they're just... But Appel's just going to be able to wait to get Uber and go. But yeah, there's going to be plenty of time for EVL to get their spawns. It'll just be a matter of what ends up happening. Who wins the Uber fight? And we know that EVL's had some struggles doing it. So here it comes. Here is the Uber on ZZ going through. He has not yet taken out the gun. He's focusing down the NG, but not enough focus on either one to end up getting the frag. Biffle actually does end up taking down the sentry, but only 4 remain for Appel. Vipe is on 2 health, and Timeless is on 1. That is probably... Actually, Timeless one with 1 health picks up Demento before going down to a heavy. So Gullywash is the only 5 CP that's going to be in this season of Highlander. People really can't stomach the game mode for Highlander, but it's a staple. Yeah, it's a staple, and I guess they really felt like they needed a 5 CP somewhere in the map rotation, and a lot of people felt like Gullywash was probably the least annoying of maps. Demento craters to the shot of Biffle, but they're still going to be able to start taking point. ZZ defends the point against K9, Kanye. You know, I found out that it's K9, even though I've always said Kanye.
I've said Kanye too, so I'm right there with you.
I mean, his avatar is like the South Park Kanye, so I thought that was it. Maybe it's a joke because it's literally K-N-Y-N-E, which, when you think about it, says K9, but maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just somewhere on the spectrum where I couldn't figure that out.
Yeah, if you could hop off the spectrum, that'd be great.
Here is Bonesaw, tried to get aggressive in the choke, it goes down to 70 health, it's got to back off. Here's the Uber. Oh, Brule goes down. The Uber comes out. And Rogue goes down just after the Timeless. It's a spicy meatball, man. No medics. Brule did just spawn, so you should be able to get some Uber going. Has not yet been able to heal. There she goes. But Rogue did just spawn, so the Ubers are still going to be pretty even though Brule died about 10 seconds earlier.
I'm being asked to ring right now. I think I might have to take this.
It's alright, man. I understand. I understand that you don't care about the future of Highlander, okay?
It's been a pleasure casting.
It has.
Ends well.
It will, and I appreciate you guys hanging out here.
Yeah. Catch you later.
See ya, Derek. Are you gonna hang out, or are you gonna?
I'll hang out.
All right.
I'll finish this. I'll finish what I started. I'm not Jack.
Unlike Jackwa, Knowledge is getting aggressive, but dies pretty quickly there to ZZ. Looks like they're waiting to go through. Brule is up on Uber, gonna lead her team into to it. But first coming through is EVL. Nothing's really gonna happen on this Uber. It just kind of settles down. No ground was really won, except American got a really aggressive, and I've come to expect that from my boy American. But really, still, we're falling back into the same pitfalls of what 5CP can be like in Highlander. Just slow gameplay, waiting for a pick.
That's really what it is. It's really about taking point, like, you know, choke or big door. You gotta really get aggressive with one of those two and take advantage of it.
And it looks like we almost had a little showdown between Vinny and Timeless. But nothing really gonna... Oh, actually, Timeless might be lining up a shot. And here is the Uber out of Rogue. Comes to a choke, so they're going to be able to take space that way. Brule used Uber, but hers is more towards big door. So we're going to see who's going to be able to get aggressive on the rest of it. Biffle goes down.
Both
Lynx
teams are
is
losing
in.
a lot of numbers.
Yeah. And I wonder who's going to be able to clean up on the rest of the damage done. Probably, it looks like... I think we're going to just reset, because Blinks is still in there,
Yeah,
but
Blinks
everyone
is
else around him
Wait, yeah, he's not. Ah,
waiting to die.
yeah. So EVL already got all their spawns back up while Blinksy was in there.
And Rogue is actually 5% away from Uber, and Brule just started building. She's only at 25. So this might be the advantage they need to take care of business.
How they play out this advantage is going to be so key in the outcome of this round.
Yeah,
It
because
looks like they're hesitating.
they might just be handing it back to Brule, the Uber ad. She's on 60%. They did use Uber, but unless they can kill her, I think we're just going to be resetting back into, like, leapfrogging
Rogue goes
Ubers.
down.
Only 4 people are up for Evil, so they have the Uber ad, but they have a pretty severe
There's
player
Brule.
disadvantage. Oh,
Yeah.
to Vinny.
So EVL's
Oh.
like get the mid right here.
The only person that lived out of that was Timeless. Jaden just respawned. And Rogue is in trouble there. Goes down to Jaden. So, although they might be able to take point, they're not going to be able to push last without some serious help. Without someone taking down Brule. And Appel actually jumps in and pushes them out of second. Here is Demento on Rogue. Oh, sorry, that was on Brule. That was not on Rogue. Brule able to live though, 150 health and 40% on Uber, while Rogue just waits to start building. Taking a look at Vinny here and choke. Almost got the shot onto Timeless, but just a hair off. And Apple's going to be able to take back the midpoint. I just, the first 3 rounds were pretty decisive for each team. The first 2 were just absolute wipes for whichever team ended up taking mid, but the third round was probably like the most solid round out of it. It wasn't too long. It wasn't a complete run through, but I think we've probably been on this round for a solid 20 minutes now.
Yeah, that's just what happens once you get that solid hold on second and mid. Neither team can really push through it.
And neither
it looks
team
like Apple is getting it right now.
And as you say that, Avast killed Brule with a loose cannon. So
If you take second here, they're only down 3.
Rogue's down 2, so
Yeah.
taking a look at Blinks, a lot of spawns are getting ready to come through for Evil. Avast comes back up, unless Timeless can get the shot on him. Oh, he sees Rogue, but Rogue's able to duck just in time. So we're back to a 9v9 and waiting to see who's going to be able to take last.
Brule is building a lot faster than Rogue is right now. Maybe they'll have the advantage and be able to play off of it.
Brule is actually on crits. That's
And there you go.
so
See
we're
what
gonna
they do
see.
with this.
Yeah, they don't have their demo here unless they want to. They're actually gonna have to use very soon because
They
Rogue
have to. They can't wait for that Uber, and then they're gonna have to go without ZZ.
Rogue's gonna have Uber in just 5 seconds. So
Yeah.
unless they can drop Rogue on this is gonna end pretty badly. Someone's got to
Rogue
force
is
the
still playing
Uber.
aggressive. He might not know they're on crits.
Yeah, Rogue's getting close to Shutter. If someone calls that out, one crit sticky could be the end here. Oh, and here's the Uber out of Rogue. Brule is not going to be able to escape. Uses Uber. That's
You just
exactly.
can't hold on to the crits.
Yeah,
You just can't do that.
that's exactly what you don't want to do. Like, you had the advantage in Uber, and you didn't only give it up, you let the other team use the Uber first. I don't know if they were just too busy waiting for a pick to happen to do something, but I mean that's why you go crits is to get
crits
that
is the
pick.
aggressive. Yeah, it's the aggressive minigun. You can't just hold back.
And although we went down to like a 3v3, 4v4 scenario, neither team coming out as victorious so far with this. Actually, 4 players are up for Appel. All 9 are up for EVL, so this could be their chance. There is some time going down on the point. Let's see what Capsize can do. He pushes Easy back. Able to get a couple rockets, but not able to secure the kill. That's probably because of the booties right there. Bootlegger. Whichever one of those two things he's on. And here's the Uber out of Evil. They come through, but there's really not much to get.
Oh,
Brule.
Jaden's going in. Oh, he backs out.
And Brule died with 95%.
Oof. It's gonna be rough.
Someone on Evil's got to start taking the point here and just say, oh, they're only 2 up. It's just the Spy and the NG K9.
Looks like Apple's on take back second, unless K9 and Demento can do something. Oh, and there goes K9.
Yeah, they might even have the numbers to end up going through to last. Because they're still waiting, Evil's still waiting on some spawns, and there's no NG up. We got 2 minutes left in this half, and Appel is up 2-1. So at this point, there's probably not a chance to tie.
Mm-hmm.
And Brule goes down to Naj.
Wow.
Only 4 up, 3 up, and Timeless is down pretty low on his health. So someone from Evil's got to get aggressive. Like there's no reason not to at this point. You got under 2 minutes left in the game. Like, so what if you lose last in a scrim? Just go for the push. Go for the push.
Oh, I agree. Looks like Evil is taking control of lobby. And Rogue leaves Avast alone.
Yeah, they just kind of pulled out. Maybe, let's see, they do have Uber, but again, just a minute left. They're not going to be able to go from second to last that quickly. Naj able to take down Timeless there, who's now going to get onto ZZ. Rogue gets hit pretty hard. He's only got 6 health left, regenning, and he goes down to Biffle. What's up, man? We're still watching this go down. No one has
I joined
that.
as the nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That same round that you left on, we're still watching.
Cool.
So, but it's down to 30 seconds. Evil ends up taking the second point. Naj, I don't think Naj heard Blinks, who was taunting right behind him. He's lucky that it wasn't one of the kill taunts. And 20 seconds left. I guess they're gonna see how far they can go. Oh, Timeless takes out Naj. That's gonna be mid capped for Evil. But again, under 20 seconds, and we're gonna end 2-1 for Appel right now. So I don't know what happened. Like, did the teams figure out their defenses, or did the teams just lose how to play offense?
It's
Like
just
what?
the bully wash curse, you know. Once you get stuck in that position, sometimes it's hard to break out of it for
Yeah.
either team.
One of those two things happened. Like, they either forgot how to push the points, or yeah, that was we were saying that the teams needed to figure out their defense, but I don't think this is what we intended. We said that.
Yeah.
I'm reloading. It says I'm going back to Gully Wash.
Well, do you know what their next step is?
No idea. Gotta find out.
Vinny wants to be interviewed.
He wants to be
Yeah,
interviewed.
let's go talk to Vinny.
Jeff
Alright.
will move to root. Vinny moved in from root by Vox DI.
Okay,
Jeff
cool.
was entered.
Hello.
Sorry,
What?
Jack.
I'm here for my interview.
Are you guys done? Was that it?
Yeah, Avast didn't want to play anymore.
Oh,
All right, friend. So let's get some logs up in this.
Yeah,
joint.
dude. The sniper v sniper wasn't bad at all. It's just like if you saw, I got jumped a bunch by their demo, which was retarded.
I noticed that.
That was ridiculous. They were good about putting me out of position.
Taking
So
a
ask me
second
questions. This is my big interview.
Yeah. Well, someone start while I pull up these logs.
Jacko, ask me questions.
Okay, I'll think of some.
Okay.
So what was your guys' strategy for pushing last? You guys didn't go river a lot. You went shutter.
I kept asking for them to bring me in river, and the one time I did, it worked out well.
Yeah.
But
I would have wished you guys would go river more.
yeah, I kept saying like if we go river, I'll kill things, but that wasn't good enough.
Here we go. I got some logs up here.
The one time we went river, I murdered.
That's
But
good.
it was just like Avast wanted to go shutter, Bonesaw wanted to go main, and everybody was all.
So what do you think about that last stalemate? The first couple rounds were faster than what we just watched.
Yeah. The first round was 2 minutes. The second round was 1.5 minutes. Then we jumped up to about 5, and then that last round ended before it finished at 21
Dude,
minutes.
Let me tell you, last for sniper, like holding last, and if your team isn't gonna like put you in position, like that shit's tough. That's tough. And no one really wanted to do anything off last. We'd get like a frag or two, and then we wouldn't go in. And Appel definitely knew how to capitalize off that.
Insider information now. Who's gonna be sniping for Evil? Come on. Tell your boy
I
here.
have some insider information. However, I choose not to disclose this until a later date.
Oh my god.
Aw.
Look at
Sorry.
this.
Sounds
Look at-
juicy.
It is juicy. There's some serious conspiracy.
Fox stay to sniper evil.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
I'm just gonna throw everything out the window. Sorry guys, no more casts, no more articles. Jumping into plat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Confirmed.
yeah, that was interesting. That was an interesting thing we did. Because I felt like Timeless was rusty. I'm rusty. No
You're
one was
dead.
doing anything.
You're fucking dying, dog.
Yeah, I'm literally dying, dude. I have red bumps all over my stomach. I think I have chicken pox, and I think I'm dying.
10 out
I
of 10
just
interview.
dropped my bottle of pills.
So Avast coming through with the top frags, 31. Although Blinks in the
nutted.
yeah.
Sorry,
He was
I'm
the
not
loose
even.
cannon
I'm not
demo,
near
right?
my mic because I'm literally picking up pills that I dropped.
Although Blinks and ZZ are not too far behind with 30 each, and then Naj coming in with 28. Damage owned by the demos, of course, and then the soldiers.
Yeah, I mean, Z's is crazy. He's good. Avast, I think, just has more experience. Kind of slams. Avast always slams for. He always comes in big for us.
And, let's take a look here at Appel by Vox Day. So, so EVL is not the only sponsor team in that game. So there we go.
You're right.
My avatar overlaid on a picture of mandarin oranges, and
I'm almost done picking up my so we can have an actual conversation.
sweet, dude.
Very sweet.
Alright, I got them all. Nice, we're good here. Except I broke the pill bottle, apparently. Alright, anyway. Let's do this. Give me my interview.
Dude, that was the interview.
That was the interview.
I forgot. I forgot all about it.
Answered a couple questions.
Okay, well, how's your team gonna do this season? So I know in the beginning, before Zoidy even like got more than 2 players on the team, people were already trying to say like Zoidy's team's gonna be good just because of like all the perspective pickups, and it went through a lot of different iterations, and sponsorships came, sponsorship went.
Yeah.
Because some differences within the organization believed that memes were not acceptable team names, but
Yeah, I recall those discussions. I mean, now that I don't know what you're talking about, Vox. I don't. Yeah, are you trying to insinuate that I had something to do with that?
I might have some insider info that confirms this theory.
All right. So, I mean, to answer your question, I think, okay. So the way we've changed from the beginning, like the beginning, we lost to Pepe a bunch of times, and we just lost to a lot of gold teams. But now that we've kind of gotten our shit together, and we've definitely come together. We have a lot of chemistry. Apparently Chris 18 acquired superpowers. So basically the thing is we beat Quail the other day. We beat
I casted
Corn
that.
Ducks. Yeah,
That-
we beat Corn Ducks
there's proof.
the game after. So I mean, right now I think the Syndicate is I think we're most definitely in contention for placement. We haven't lost to Pepe since we had a strategy meeting, because we used to just go into scrims like, yeah, fuck it, let's click people. But I mean, we got our shit together now, and I think we're a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I can't wait for match schedules to be posted, just because
Same.
I want to figure out what team I'm gonna cast for week 1, because that's gonna be a really, really big decision.
Yeah, but the question is, have you beat Pizza Weekend yet? The best goal team in UGC.
Ooh, we haven't played Pizza Weekend yet.
I hear that
That's,
it's really hard to get scrims with. Like, you have to be the top team to scrim Pizza Weekend.
I mean, I think
The single
scrimming,
top
don't
team in UGC.
Know
Oh,
the
in all of
secret
UGC
password.
is the secret password pizza.
Oh, you're close, but you're not close. I'm
You'd
sorry,
think
friend.
that. You'd think that.
Would it be Pizza Weekend? All right, I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Probably Burnsider boys.
Cannot confirm or deny.
All right. Well,
So, who do you think is the better sponsor this season? EVL Gaming or X Television?
or
That's the real
or
question.
Vox
Well, I
Day.
gotta know, why aren't you
Or-
guys?
because-
why aren't you sponsored by 44th and Meatballs?
We're sponsored by both, actually. I get free meatballs every Monday after matches.
So, why aren't you 44th and Pizza then? I've been asking Jackoa, but Jackoa's just been giving me the rope around, and I want to hear directly from the source.
Yeah, I'm not management.
There's some controversy with that.
You're gonna have to talk to management.
Management's
Yeah,
here, though.
I want to speak to the management of 44th and Meatballs.
Yeah. So
Let's get excited.
I mean Meatballs. I'm sorry.
so
I
we
didn't
have
say Meatballs.
we have Voltage Gaming, X Voltage Gaming, sponsored by EVL. We have
I'm pretty sure
Twitch's
people just call
Plat.
them EVL.
We have Pizza Weekend, sponsored by EXTV, and now the new caster on the block, sponsoring sponsoring Apple. Apple by Vox Day. 10X networks, right? 10X TV.
10x TV.
Box of 10Xs.
I love it so much. 10x TV.
So you were on EVL last season when you were first Tension, then you were Voltage, and then now EVL. Why so many changes? So you were on Tension, the CS:GO team, right?
Actually, I was on here. Here's how it started. I was on Glory. I was playing for Glory when they were Glory.
Glory.
Glory to Azteca, right? Or whatever.
Yeah.
And basically what happened is I was playing for Tension. You know, we were crushing it. We were still undefeated at the time, and I was on top of the world. So I'm like, yo, I was talking to Cactus. I'm like, why don't we try and get our TF2 team, our name out there? Because, you know, TF2 team's also undefeated. That's an accomplishment. Why don't we make this happen? And he talked to Rogue. Rogue talked to Paul, the head of Voltage Gaming, and so that happened. They got in together. Basically, then they became Tension Esports. Then Tension Esports, when we were in playoffs, got bought out by Voltage Gaming. So the name changed, the picture changed, the organization changed. Still, Paul is now still head of the organization, but he is not the top dog anymore. So then I think they just got tired of literally receiving nothing from Voltage, because Voltage was totally focused on the Counter-Strike team. And then they moved over to EVL, who will provide casting for their games, a server, a Mumble server, you know, all that.
So are they strictly going to be casting their matches, or that's based on EVL's determination?
It's just going to be the real matches, no roles. Because that makes sense. You wouldn't want to cast a bad match.
Yeah.
So if it were to be, you know, EVL versus K&D, that would not be the match to cast by EVL. Although both teams actually have an EVL sponsorship, which would be interesting. If you didn't know, K&D does, they're in with the EVL network, or EVIL as you call it.
What do you prefer, EVL?
I think EVL just sounds less like a huge meme.
Because it is EVL and not evil.
Mm-hmm.
LOL.
Wreck.
All right. Well, hey man.
Right.
Hey man. Thanks for the info. I'm actually glad to have that all cleared up, because I had no idea. I ended up thinking that all of it ended up being like a huge meme.
No.
So it wasn't. All right. So anyway, guys, thanks to Jack, Vinny, and Deza Weekend. I was gonna call him Deza Pizza Weekend, but Deza Weekend for
Pizza.
for joining us here, and check that box. No, wait. How do you follow people? You click a button. Click that button and follow.
What YouTube are you uploading this to?
I'm uploading it to my YouTube, which I do not know the name of. So
No, I think
That seems like an issue.
it does sound like an issue.
Maybe you should add it in post-production, Vox.
Yeah, I do a lot of post production for my casts.
Here, let me give you an outro. Hey, this has been a cast from Vox Day. The YouTube channel is. This is where you add it in post production.
Okay.
So give us a subscribe, a follow, whatever you feel like. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. There you go. That's what you do.
Here we go. Jack got it for me. It's youtube.com/channel/capital UC lowercase GCUQ capital LE. Okay, no.
What I see is user.
You're gonna kill a young man.
Scat that jizzle /
What?
It's Jizzle. Yeah, dog.
Channel Jacka was linked to youtube.com.
Scat that jizzle.
Oh god,
Chris
dude.
Johnson.
Don't. Oh god, I gotta end this shit. One other thing. Hold on.
Is that Burton Guster?
That is Burton Guster. Have you never noticed what my avatar for the past like 7 years
really
has been?
I really just haven't. How long have we been friends? I don't know.
Well,
whatever.
One other thing before I end the cast. This weekend on Sunday, the 10th, Class Wars is going to be going down, where mains, like, it's going to be a team comprised of mains of the same class in a standard Highlander format. So, Team Medic will be a standard Scout through Sniper through Spy rather. Highlander team comprised of only Medic mains, and each class is going to be represented by a different team. It's going to go down this Sunday at, I think, 4 Eastern. I would double check. There's a post on UGC forums. And it would be casted by Sigafu, yours truly, Vox with 10Xs. And the camera is going to be done by John of Blackout TV. So it's going to be done on Blackout Gaming's Twitch channel. So I'm pretty hyped for that, guys. So if you are at all interested to see some stuff go down this Sunday, because the Highlander season was delayed by a week, check that out. Sigafu, Vox Day, and camera work by John on Blackout's Twitch channel. And sponsored by Dayknife, who put all this together with the help of Rogue, Evil's medic, who we just saw. So anyway, guys, I will catch you later. And check me out on youtube.com/channel/capital UC lowercase GC UQ capital LE lowercase O